What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Midwest Savage. Kind of a different intro for you right now. Went to Kalashni Con. It destroyed me. Beat me down to the ground. It is definitely the hardest. Well, see, I don't have much frame reference. I've only been to 2.5 other competitions. But this is definitely not easy. It's not easy. But it pushes you. It makes you think. It's going to make you better at the end of the day. But a couple notes I took back from it. Know your gear before you go out there. Make sure that you got your belt positioned how you want it with all your holsters, your bags, you know, your mag holsters, all that stuff. Have it ready to go. Don't be out there fumbling around, you know, oh man, I got to move this. Oh, this isn't working here. Oh, let me move this. Try to be ready, you know, because there's going to be a lot thrown at you right off the bat. Know your height over bore. My new buddy, Bolts and Holes. Check out his video on Instagram on this. It's fantastic. He told me the same info when we were out there because one of the first stages, they got you shooting baseballs off of pool noodles. And I know that sounds, oh, that's nothing. You can't hit a baseball. Yeah, try and hit a baseball 25 yards in front of you when you're sighted at 100 yards. Like I said, once that buzzer goes off, your IQ drops. You're not thinking. You're not counting in height over bore and stuff like that. But just check here. I'll check out his video about it. It's fantastic information that he gave me, and it burned into my head after I learned it. Know what kind of ammo you're bringing out there. You know, test out a couple different types to see what your rifle or your pistol likes the best. Don't go out there with 4 or 5 different types of ammo. Granted, I did, but I knew one of them I was going to use for long distance. The other one was just trash ammo to shoot stuff that was close by. Just know your weapon. Know everything. I mean, be comfortable with it. Don't just buy something out of the box and go to competition. But you know what? If that's what you got to do, that's what you got to do. I'm not knocking you to do it, but just try to be comfortable. Let's see here. Have a good time. Try to stay calm. It's hard out there trying to stay calm. Like I said, once that buzzer's in your ear, you get stupid. It happens because you know you're racing a clock. You know everybody on the squad or other squads is watching you because after you're done, this other guy's going up, and you just got to try to remain calm. Accuracy over speed is the only tip I can give you because, yeah, you want to be fast. Yeah, you don't want the clock to run out on you. You want to hurry up and get through the stage. But if you hurry up and you miss, it's going to cost you in the long run. It's going to add so much time onto your score that it's just going to push you down and down into the ranks. Just worry about making your shots. Because if you miss a couple shots, you just added a minute onto your time. Make sure you ask questions. If a range officer says, do you understand the course of fire? If you do not, ask him. Because it's like I said, one small mistake, one stupid mistake can get you thrown out for that stage, or it can just add so much time onto your score at the end. Just have a good time. Ask questions, not just only to the range officer, but to other shooters out there. If you notice there's other people doing work, putting it in, doing way better than you, ask them, hey man, do you have an idea what I can do to do this? Or, hey, I really liked what you did there. Can you explain how, you know, you went about that? You got to learn. It's all about learning. You're not going to learn taking pictures of your shit, putting it on Instagram. Yeah, I know. I put a lot of stuff on Instagram, but I'm trying to be a better shooter. As soon as I got back from Kalashni Con, I jumped on practice score. I got an event in 2 weeks. I got an event 4 weeks after that, an event 4 weeks after that. It's putting in the reps. You got to get better. You're only getting better if you're out there doing it. Nobody's coming to knock on your front door to ask you if you want to go to a competition that's 5 minutes from your house. It's not going to happen. And if it does, I envy you because that's not the case for me. It was like a 7.5 hour drive for me to get to Kalashni Con. These other little competitions I'm going to are like an hour and change away. Thunder on the Tundra is like 4 hours away for me. You're going to have to drive. Just chalk out a weekend every month or every other month, get on practice score, make an account, find some things to go to. Even if it's, you know, just a pistol class for a day, take it. You'll get better with your pistol. If it's a one-day rifle stage, that's like the next 2 I'm going to are just one-dayers. I think they're from like 8 to 2. Just a couple hours, like 4 or 5 stages. You're getting the reps in. It's better than not doing anything. It's better than just shooting at paper. You're moving, you're using your equipment, you're doing your reloads, you're shooting under a clock. It's going to make you better. But yeah, get on practice score if you don't have a practice score account already. I'm just an average guy. I'm terrible. All I do is buy guns and shoot them and make videos of it. I'm not a #1 A+ shooter. I am very D- grade shooter, but I'm getting better. Don't be intimidated, man. You can't. If you want to go, just go. You're going to have a good time. Nobody's going to be sitting there dogging you, making you feel terrible. Like I said, my score wasn't that great. Everybody on my team was supportive. Everybody was high fives, you know, good job. Oh, man, good work, you know. Nobody ever rips on you in a competition, and if they do, they're an asshole. But next thing, let's see. Just have a good time, man. That's all you're there for. Learning, having a good time. Make some new friends. Learn some things. But you got to get on practice score. You got to sign up. Quit making excuses why you haven't gone to a competition yet. Oh, I'm worried that everybody's going to be better than me. They probably are. Oh, well, it's too far away and I don't want to drive. You're going to have to drive. You know, I mean, like I said, I went to this one and I was terrible, but I learned. I got my reps in. Hoping to be a better shooter when I go back in January. And that's all you can do. Just practice. But enough of me rambling on. Kalashni Con kicked my ass. It was a good time overall. Met a whole lot of cool people. I had a great squad. Fantastic squad of people I was with. But I'm going to put up some clips. I'm going to talk over my clips, tell you how terrible I did, what I should have done differently, what I did that I thought was half decent. But thank you very much for watching. Like, subscribe, share. Don't sit on your couch and post pictures all the time. Get to a competition, have a good time, and learn. That's all you're going to do. You only learn from doing. You're not going to learn sitting there. But enough of that. Here's the clips. Thanks for watching. I'm here. We're registered. Standing by my truck being nervous. But Matt's running. Gonna be a good time. I don't know. Getting less nervous, still nervous. Well, we're gonna see how it goes today. Cart is loaded with crap. A lot of people here. Little panoramic view of people. Alright, here we are. This was the first stage of the day. Very frustrating first stage of the day for myself. You get 10 rounds in your rifle magazine and you gotta try to hit as many of these baseballs as you can. Every time you hit something, you gotta move to the next little square location. Didn't do great at all with the rifle. Like I said, the height over bore came into play here.
Not really.
Did a little bit better with the pistol than I thought I would. But yeah, it's a very, for the first stage of the day, this one kind of just gets in your head because those baseballs will make you look silly. At least they made me look real silly. But yeah, it's a pretty interesting stage. I learned a lot on this one about what I needed to fix, what I need to practice on. And another thing I noticed that kind of got in my head after I rewatched all these videos was, for some reason, like you notice here, I'm shooting at the back one. I mean, ooh, yeah, I hit that one. But I don't know why I decided to start shooting the baseballs in the back row. Going for the harder targets, I guess. But in my head, I guess if I hit the ones in the back, the ones in the front would have been easier. But it doesn't really matter. I mean, take what you get. If you got a shot, take it, because every one you miss is going to be points and time against you when that buzzer goes off and you're out of time. So if there's stuff in front of you, shoot it. There's no reason to go. The one's all the way in the back. I have no clue why that thought was even in my head. But like I said, fun stage, interesting stage, setting the tone of the day. Got me pretty flustered, questioning why the hell I was even here when I couldn't do good in this stage. But we'll let this one play out, and we'll talk about the next one when that one comes up. Alright, second stage. This one was brought to you by High Point Firearms. High Point had a stage gun set up of a 9mm PCC on the dash of this van. Rule was, buzzer goes off, load the gun, shoot these 10 steel targets here to the left with your High Point, unload it, throw it back on the dash, run around the back, get your rifle. And then on the side here, there's 3 steel targets on each side, 2 gongs in the back. Move from 3 different positions, shoot the targets, time's up. you're done. But yeah, I'll highlight the targets a little bit so you can see them a bit better. But I didn't think I did terrible in this one, but then with the high point causing people problems, jamming up or not firing or magazine falling out, they gave everybody the option to redo it once they replaced that high point with a different one. So I got greedy. I said, yeah, I'll do it. You know, maybe I'll do a little bit better. And I actually shot the corner of this car here when I did my redo and got myself DQ'd from this stage. So I got an absolute 0 across the board on this, which really hurt my score the first day, really knocked me down in position. But overall, fun stage. You know, aside from the high point causing people problems, but yeah, we'll just play this one out, see how it goes. But I did disqualify myself the second time around, and I did not get that on video. But what are you gonna do? Live and learn. So enjoy. This next one coming up here is the 4th stage of the day. First off, shoot this gong right there. But this was brought to a stage made up by Eva Cottis. Strategic, I think is how you say it. I'm probably saying it wrong, but they know who they are. But they supplied 2 full auto AKs. You get 1 magazine of ammo that they also supplied. So this was a great stage. You didn't have to use any of your own gear. But the main game of this one was shoot that first gong, shoot these 3 mannequins full auto, and then shoot this last gong all the way down here at the bottom of the hill. But I choked up right there and kind of messed up. I didn't shoot that 3rd mannequin. I was just excited to hurry up and try to get this one done in a decent time. As you can see, I'm having trouble sighting that gong down there, but kind of wish it didn't take me so long, because by the time it was over and you get to dump what ammo you had left in the magazine, I had about 3 rounds to shoot the full auto. But all in all, fun stage. Just great. Those guys brought out some full auto AKs for you to shoot.
Done.
So props to them.
Unload, show clear. Bag.
All right, now this one, I believe this was, what's this, 5th stage of the day? Maybe? Yeah, somewhere in there. I don't know, one of the last couple stages of the day. Throw the balls in the little gunner hole here, shoot the steel over here. I feel like I didn't do too bad in this. This is one of my, I think, better runs of the day, but something happens here at the very end that cost me some good points, and just goes back to pay attention to what you're doing and make sure you're following all the rules, even though this was kind of out of my hands, but still a little something happened that made my score plummet a little bit. So here I am attempting to throw 2 baseballs in here. Yeah, looks easy, but believe me, it wasn't. I think 1 guy out of the squad got a ball in there, and that takes 30 seconds off your time. So that's always a nice little bonus when there's stages that take time off of your overall instead of adding it on every time you make a goof up. But here there's 4 steel targets on the berm, and there's 1 that's on a track moving left to right. Pretty sure you can see it if you squint hard enough like I do. You can see the 1 silhouette moving back and forth. But overall, like I said, fun stage. Shoot the steel, shoot the moving steel, run over to a little rooftop area, and then shoot some steel inside of a car that's, I don't know, give or take 7,500-ish yards away from you. Run back with the heavy bag that weighs about as much as 5 to 6 babies, and then hit the buzzer and you're good. But it was also not too easy to see one of the targets on this spot coming up here, because that car is in the shade, and when you got a steel target in the back seat of a car, it's not exactly the easiest to see. But I feel like I didn't do too bad here with the Arsenal and the Hollow Sun optic on here. I feel like, you know, pretty decent with it at a decent range, but always could be better. Always could be better. But as soon as we clear this, I'll let you in on the big secret of what costed me. I think 30 seconds. I think it knocked 30 seconds, or added 30 seconds onto my time.
Backseat, top left.
Like I said, man,
window.
everyone you miss, every hiccup you do, a couple 30 seconds here and there, at the end of the day, that really adds up and really knocks your score down if you're not paying attention. But here we are, unloaded, clear, got the bag. All right, we're running. This is where the hiccup is. Almost there, almost there, almost there, and magazine falls out of the dump pouch. 30 seconds. There it is, right there. Right? Couldn't believe it. That's all I got for this video. That was my sum up of day one. Like I said, get uncomfortable, be comfortable with it, find yourself a competition near you. They're a lot of fun, you learn a lot, it's a great time. But practice score, make an account, start looking. It's all you can do to get better. You're not gonna get better just sitting there watching these videos. But like I said, thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Midwest Savage Instagram. Any questions, comments, anything you want to ask, anything you need to know, put it in the comments. Send me a message on Instagram. Do what you got to do. Like I said, I'm just an average guy out there trying to have a good time at competitions, trying to learn, trying to get better. Everyone I go to, you should do the same. But thanks for watching. Appreciate you very much. I'll see you in the next one.